horses.
She's ready for Benidorm.
And so are we. Us Brits are just crazy for the Costas.
Hooray! We're in sunny Spain. Woohoo!
You certainly wouldn't get this in Blackpool, would you, girl?
You wouldn't, Ant. Over 180,000 of us have said bye-bye Blighty and hola to a life in the Spanish sun.
Move to Spain. Live the dream.
Making that dream a reality can be tough work.
Hurry up, quickly. It's too dangerous.
Anyone got an headache tablet?
But living on the Costas might just be worth all that hard graft.
By the sea, by the ocean.
That dream factory's getting bigger, am I?
That's why there will always be
Sun. Chupa chupa.
Sea. Fucking atmosphere.
Men.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, Coventry lass Paula,
I'm sure we'll get a few bums on seats.
braves the elements to attract customers to her new bar.
Hi, are you on holiday? Right, okay.
Musician Wayne finds his inner Simon Cowell at a local talent competition.
It just says not for me.
It says awful, more awful, still awful at a keypad noise.
And at the animal rescue, Susan and John find feeding the horses is a risky business.
All you'll hear is a thunder of hooves and you turn round and one's in your face.
It's a rare rainy day in Torremolinos,
Can't be a cup of tea in the morning.
where 51-year-old musician Wayne lives with his wife Lisa and their 5-year-old Maltese, Fredo.
Good Freddie. Get here. Come on. Look at that. How clever's that?
Very clever, Fredo.
We've been in Spain for around, I'd say, near enough 7 years now. We've been coming in for a long time, but we bought the house here about 7 years ago, so it's been great. Up, 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 up. Oh, cheating.
By day, Wayne works in computers, but by night he's a musician and plays as many gigs as he can.
We're like whizzing all over the place doing shows and stuff like that, and it really is fantastic. It is good. We really do enjoy it. And we meet a lot of nice people, that's the main thing.
And now Wayne's added another string to his bow. For the last month, he's been a judge at a weekly talent competition.
They asked me at the last minute, they said, can you come and do it? So I went down and did it, and I really enjoyed it. It was nice. I got fed as well, so that was a bit of a bonus.
Free food, what's not to like? His love of music means he loves to encourage singers to follow their dreams. He's judging again today, and he's made a big decision.
I'm promoting myself to head judge. I told them that I should be in charge today, but I think that I'm pretty good at it, so I think everything's going to be okay. It's nice sitting in that big chair and just, being in charge.
All right, Wayne Cowell.
I'll go and find it and see what you think.
He's also decided to treat the audience with a performance of one of his own songs.
It's going to be fun, although I'm a bit panicky about doing my own stuff in front of everybody, because I should have really practiced this week, because I've not sung them for about a year. I got my first drum kit when I was 8, and then I started playing guitar a couple of years later. So for around 40 years, I've been playing, you name it, I do it all. So, I'm the guy who you like because I've got the variation. Oh, no, that's terrible. That's really bad. I mean, I haven't played this one for ages. Oh, God. That's all right. That's all right. Just trying to think how all the songs go now because I can't remember them.
Wayne's got talent, eh?
It's all right, isn't it?
Very nice.
You ready? Ta-da!
No high-waisted trousers.
It's perfect.
All right, that'll do.
And it's time to leave the judge's house.
Let's go. And we're off. Come this way.
Will Wayne get the golden buzzer? Or will he be voted out? Over 500 kilometres away from Torremolinos. Oh, he's chucking it down in Benidorm too. Determined to promote her new bar, Paula is braving the weather to pound the pavements. The locals call it propping.
I've never worked as a prop in Benidorm. That's what they're called over here, props. Outside, they're called propping, just to try and get people in to bars and restaurants.
Not many people have been propping up Paula's bar since it opened 10 weeks ago. She's invested a lot. And though she's packed out on Sundays, it's mostly empty 6 days a week.
Hi, are you on holiday? No? Okay.
It's crucial for Paula to boost the business and start making money, or at least stop losing it.
I'm not quite sure how many people we could have found on a day like this. Normally you've got plenty of them passing in the street. They're either going to be inside a bar, in their hotel, or they're going to be on a lilo floating down the road.
Option 3 sounds brilliant. Paula moved to Benidorm 5 years ago from Coventry.
Hi, are you on holiday? No, okay. I pictured a life in the sun, working, enjoying myself, sunbathing, swimming. It hasn't actually quite worked out like that.
Not today, it hasn't. But when the going gets tough, the tough get going, and Paula's going all out.
You all on holiday? You all on holiday? No, you can't raise a smile. You're not going to raise a conversation. Hiya. Yeah, see what I mean?
Not a great start, but Paula isn't giving up.
I do really good food. I've just moved up there. So if you fancy coming up later on.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Take
Yes.
care, love.
And you.
Go to the bar.
Where are you not staying if you've come from that end?
Yeah, the Brits.
It's open now and I'm open until later on tonight. If you turn right there and walk on down, you'll come to a bar with a big terrace and I'm the one next door.
All right, cool.
All right?
I'm there. I'm there.
Hello. Hands empty. All the flies are gone. But I had some good responses from the majority of people. Just some, can't crack a smile, but there we go. We can't all be the same.
Sounds promising. But Paula has also lined up an ingenious plan B, an interview on local radio.
I do need to get back now because I've got to get to the radio station rather sharpish to do some more promo. So, see you later.
There's no stopping her, and it gets her out of the rain. Coming up, publicity Paula takes to the airwaves.
Just letting people know that I am there and I'm open all week.
But will it bring in the crowds?
If I don't have a bar, I haven't got anything.
And Sanctuary Susan's in a race against time to feed her animals.
I'm a one-woman band. I'm going to do the pigs, the chickens, the dogs and the cats.
Right, okay.
And then I'll come back out and do the ponies. It's just another day in paradise.
Happy Days Graham in the hot seat for the next 3 hours. And it is close to 100 degrees on the costas today, so let's spare a thought for our furry friends. Yes, our dogs and cats. We're a nation of animal lovers, so we need to make sure they're all right in this heat. Keep them cool and definitely hydrated. My little Etty is happy as Larry in the studio. If you listen carefully, you might hear her snoring. Happy days, our kid.
Graham's not the only one worried about animals. Out in the Costa Blanca countryside, Suffolk lass Susan Weeding takes care of Fudge, Jet, Katie Rose, and their 117 friends 24/7, 365 days a year.
Good boys. Come on, stay there, Harvey. Stay there. Foxy. No.
Oh, Foxy. Susan's always been an animal lover, and she set up her rescue centre 15 years ago when she realised there were a lot of animals in need.
Foxy used to be chained up in the woods over there, and she used to break free with all these chains and come here.
The sanctuaries are home to a whole host of rescued animals.
What we're going to eat like.
I have parrots as well, as you can see. This is Amadeus.
Not to mention the horses, ponies and donkeys. And looking after all these animals isn't cheap. It costs at least €9,000 a month to keep them healthy and fed.
This is Benson. He's blind, he's diabetic.
As well as relying on fundraising and donations, Susan runs 3 charity shops to keep the cash coming in.
I just give them the best quality of life that I can. There's always an animal. Wherever you go, there is always an animal.
Susan moved to Spain 22 years ago with her husband.
Rod is my husband of 29 years because it was our wedding anniversary yesterday.
Oh, happy anniversary.
He's built everything, the accommodation, the stables, the yard. There's a lot of work there.
Susan and Rod have worked tirelessly side by side for over 2 decades, creating a home for the animals in their care. But recently, all that changed.
We've had a bit of a disaster. My husband was rushed into hospital 2 weeks ago. He nearly died. He's out of hospital now, but he's very, very ill and he can't do anything. I mean, he can probably get out of bed for maybe 30 minutes and that's it. But I've got 120 horses, ponies and donkeys here. And obviously I'm a one-woman band because I'm now doing what Rod would do as well as what I would do. So, as I always say, it's just another day in paradise.
Luckily, she's not completely alone in paradise today.
Here comes John.
John Bollinger is the foundation's only employee, working 5 days a week picking up and delivering furniture sold in the charity shops. But today he's giving Susan some much-needed help.
Hello, John.
Morning, Sue.
Right, now, today, trial by fire. You've been an absolute superstar, obviously doing what you're meant to be doing. But today also, I need help doing the feeds.
Right, okay. John's no stranger to the rescue centre, but hasn't done the feeds before, and he's got his work cut out.
120 feed buckets.
Okay.
I'll show you what to do, and then obviously we'll have to wheel them out. But again, because of the floods and the mud, it's going to be quite difficult, especially with the 32 donkeys that we've got.
Yeah.
So I hope you've had your breakfast.
Yeah. I've had my porridge.
Oh, good. So did I. So did I. Let's get at it then, shall we?
Okay. Rather you than me, mate. Let's go for it. Over 300 years ago, Torremolinos was home to a large milling industry. The town's name comes from the Spanish words for tower and mills. Get it?
Couple of beers, and I'll be all right. I'll settle down.
And today, musician Wayne can't mill about.
Inside, it's looking very good. It's pretty full already. All the singers are here now. They've just shown up.
He's judging a talent contest, and for the first time, he's going full Simon Cowell as head judge.
I'm here. I'm efficient, ready to go. I always like to be, in the king chair. So I'm happy with that. I've kind of got myself in there before anybody else could. And I left my coat on my notebook on it, so everybody knows that it's specifically my head chair, head judge, king judge.
You should get yourself a crown, Wayne. Sounds like it's going to be a king-sized job. As a seasoned performer, Wayne's keen to encourage new singers.
The people that we've got here today, I know that they're all good. So it's going to be quite hard to judge this. There's some really high-end talent here today, so yeah, it's going to be hard.
Hello! Hi, Destiny. The singers are all competing in this weekly competition to get feedback from the judges and gain exposure. Fellow judge Morgan regularly joins Wayne on the panel, but he also hires acts for his own nearby bar.
The way that I'm going to judge today, it's more of a commercial way I'll be viewing it.
Yeah, that's
really than just pure talent.
It's time for the first singer, Alexandro from Barcelona.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Alexandro Perez. Welcome.
He's singing a song he's written himself, but will it impress our king of the competition?
Eso,
That van's working a treat, Alexandro. You just need some dry ice now.
Music's a passion for me. To see these people singing, and some of them are like fantastic and that, you know, and it really is nice to see fresh young talent, and I think, oh my God, you know, they're so good. Yeah, it's nice for me. Living a dream, really. You know, it's great. Or working a dream, is it?
That's 12 points from me. Over to you, Wayne.
Not bad. Not a bad start, really. He's plenty of energy. He's all right.
With 4 more acts to go, Wayne's got a tuneful challenge ahead. One of the best things about the Costas is you're almost always guaranteed that currant bun. Or, as they say in Cumbria...
Redders. Redders. Yeah, well, we'll go with Redders. Redders. That's a Cumbrian. Yeah, Redders. Redders.
Oh, what is there not to like?
Amazing.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I think like 300 days a year you get sun over here.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
3 days a year of sun, so yeah.
It's raining right now,
Yeah.
so it's nice to be here.
I hate to break it to you, Chris, but it's piddling down in Benidorm too. But despite the downpour, Paula's determined to attract more customers to her new pub.
So this is the new Mad Monk. I'm still waiting for signs to arrive.
Paula opened her doors 10 weeks ago, and having spent a small fortune on renovations, she's keen to start seeing that money coming back in.
Nice season area out here for people wanting the shade and not sitting in the sunshine because it's that warm.
Not today, but it's very nice.
We've got a nice long bar, we've got the pool table in. This is actually a bit bigger than the last place.
Paula's no stranger to running bars in Benny.
We're doing foot-long chili dogs. And this is homemade chili and cheese under that.
Up until 6 months ago, she had a successful bar in the centre of town.
Everybody's welcome. It's like a community centre.
For 2.5 years, it kept tourists and locals fed and watered.
Thank you very much, everybody. Cheers, 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 cheers.
But it all changed when a major electrical fault ruined Christmas Day 2022.
I spent most of the day crying and apologising to people and refunding people, so I'd lost an awful lot of money. On speaking to my landlord a couple of days later after the Christmas holiday, unfortunately we couldn't come to an agreement on who was going to replace the electrics, so I had to move locations. I lost pretty much everything on Christmas Day, and I've had to start all over again.
It's taken 5 months of hard graft and all her savings. But Paula's new bar is up and running. However, the location isn't ideal for pulling in the punters.
We are off the beaten track. Before we were on a main road, now we're off the beaten track.
Paula hasn't made the move alone.
This is Chris. He's been with me a couple of years now. We like to keep the same staff if we can.
But at the moment, it is just Paula and Chris.
As you can see, there's no customers in here at the moment. We're trying to change that. We get busy at weekends, especially for Sunday lunches, but we've just got to get out there and let people know that you know, it's not just Sundays that we do food here. It's every day. I really, really do have my work cut out to try and get people in the bar all week. It's a difficult job.
Paula is hell-bent on getting bums on seats. This morning, she pounded the pavements giving out flyers.
Right, I'm off. My taxi's here. See you in a bit.
And now she's off to do a promo slot on local radio to spread the word and drum up business.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. Should be quite good, I think. And given the weather today and the state that I'm now looking in, I'm probably better off to have a face for radio.
Oh, that's why I love doing this voiceover, Paula. I've not even put a comb through my hair.
Yeah, it should be good.
Over at the animal sanctuary in Rojales,
I'm going to do the pigs, the chickens, the dogs and the cats.
Right, okay.
And then I'll come back out and do the ponies.
Susan's been flying solo, feeding and caring for over 200 animals, while husband Rod recovers after being seriously ill.
I must get those 2 horses out and I must do the pigs.
But today she has help. The charity's delivery man, John's, turned up to lend a hand.
Righty-ho.
And if I've got any questions, I'll give you a shout.
Give me a shout.
He's in at the deep end. Those hay bales won't move themselves.
Okay, I think that's enough for that one. We'll grab the other one. I've been helping with the charity for about 5 years now. I go on the van and collect furniture for the charity shops, do deliveries, and collect furniture that we can sell in the shops to make money.
And John's not the only one who's going the extra mile.
Amanda's flown over from England. She literally got on a plane and came here when she heard that I was on my own. Unfortunately, she's going back to the UK this afternoon on a plane, but she's been another superstar.
I know one thing, Amanda, it's not looking good.
Recently, the rain in Spain hasn't stayed mainly on the plane, and the ground's turned into a mucky swamp, making the job even harder.
These conditions are shocking.
God! It's going to go, it's going to go. No. See, they start crowding, they're getting agitated.
You don't want to keep a hungry horse that weighs as much as 4 full-size fridges waiting.
You have to do the feed as quickly as possibly. If they get scared, they'll just go running off. They'll move very quickly. And all you'll hear is a thunder of hooves and you turn around and one's in your face. But try not to drop any on the floor. With the cost of hay, we have to try and utilise all of it so it doesn't all go on the floor. Okay.
They've given hay to 7 horses. Only another 113 to go.
We're going to start feeding the ponies. So we've got 3 fields of ponies to do.
That's 21 ponies.
It's so slippery. You've got to try and keep your balance and keep the forage on top of the wheelbarrow. So yeah, it's quite hard.
Physically, it's knackering, and this is why I take my hat off to Rod and Sue. They're here 24/7, 365 days a year. Christmas Day, there's no day off for them.
It's better than any gym workout ever.
Yeah. Good lads. All right, Charlie. Hello, Morris. I think you're Morris. Wait. Calm.
Well, whoever you are, calm down. The sanctuary gets through a whopping amount of hay a week.
Here we go again. Round 2.
No time for horsing around. Round 2 means feeding the rest of the 106 horses. Best get cracking, John. Coming up.
Oops, look out, Daisy's coming.
Delivery driver John gets stuck in at feeding time.
As you get buckets down, you count down, one moves, or you knock one, and then it throws you off for the numbers.
And Benidorm bar owner Paula considers desperate measures.
Maybe just go and kidnap a few people and bring them in. And then it'll slow it down again and keep them in here.
Unusually, it's been pouring with rain in Benidorm.
We've got the English weather and they've got ours at the minute, so they're only allowed to have it for a week and then we want our sun back.
Hard-working Paula has been busy trying to get customers to splash their cash in her 10-week-old bar.
Not what you want a wet day. In wet clothes.
After a morning of handing out flyers in the pouring rain, she's now grabbing the chance to advertise on local radio.
Yay! There we go, thank you very much.
Yes, there we go, the Supremes and Stone Love.
Hi, Graham. DJ Graham Happy Days Boland is ready and waiting to give the new bar a shout-out.
How you doing, Archie? You all right, yeah?
Yeah, I'm all right. You?
Yeah, not too bad. I get in the electric chair.
Thanks.
Graham has a loyal fan base of listeners across the whole of the Costas, and together with the flyering, Paula's hoping her pub will soon be filled to the rafters.
Look at our Paula in the building, in the studio. Now then, let me just give you a quick recap on our Paula. Our Paula had a bar down in the heart of Benidorm, but recently she decided to move, and nobody knows where she is. until she tells us today.
I'm now on KAHN,
Right.
which is a little bit off the beaten track. There's not a great deal of footfall, so it's just really letting people know where I am and that I'm still here in Benidorm.
So how long have you been there now, Paula?
I've only been open for about 10 weeks.
Have you?
Yeah.
And everything going smoothly?
It's nothing runs smoothly in Benidorm, as you know.
Yes, you could be correct there.
But it's going well. You know, I'm known for my Sunday lunches,
Yes,
especially.
I do.
So that's going really, really well. I don't want people to think I'm just a one-trick pony and just do Sunday lunches. 'Cause
No, I know.
I do food all week.
Great menu.
And it literally is just letting people know that I am there and I'm open all week.
Good luck out, Paula.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming in the studio.
And thanks for having
And we wish you happy days, our kid.
me. Thank you.
Nice one, Paula.
Ta-ra.
Ta-da.
But only time will tell if it brings in the punters.
It's just a case of the more it's talked about and the more we spread the word, it will come eventually. It'd be nice if it was sooner rather than later. It's just wait and see what happens. Ring another taxi now then and see if we can get back to the bar and see what's taking place there. Hiya. Oh, lovely weather for ducks.
While Paula gets back to the pub, an hour's drive down the coastline in Rojales, Susan and John are up to their eyes in it in the animal sanctuary.
I'm doing the yard, and when it's all done, obviously we need to wash the buckets
Right, okay.
and show you what to do.
Volunteer Amanda's had to catch a flight back to the UK, so it's down to Susan and John to finish the feeding duties.
Well, the next thing is that the feed. Every equine here needs a feed. We only do that 2 or 3 times a week. For me, on my own at the moment, it would be physically impossible to do 120 feed buckets and wheel them out.
With Susan's husband Rod recovering from a serious illness, charity shop employee John's been called in to help feed the animals.
Right, well, I've got my chicken food, so I can get that out in a minute.
John's dished out the hay and is now learning to make up the 120 buckets of feed for all the horses, ponies and donkeys.
With your pony feeds,
Right.
you got to there.
Okay.
Okay, so... That,
Yeah.
in a bucket.
Yeah.
And then this water, all the way up with water. Okay, very, very important.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get that, John?
Yes, let's see how we get on with it. I suppose it's just getting the right amount of buckets down for the right paddocks and making sure you're not putting too much down. And they've all got a bucket each. It is my first time doing the feed, so we'll see how we get on.
It sounds simple, but if he gets his sums wrong, some four-legged friends could go hungry.
6, right, that's one more off the list. It's not difficult, you just lose track of where you are with them sometimes. You get buckets down, you count down, one moves, or you knock one, and then it throws you off for the other numbers.
Oi, that's not for you.
Not for you, come on. Come on.
Next up, add the water.
Yeah, absolutely perfect, John. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Susan tops up the €9,000 a month she needs by running charity shops, and donations are crucial. No phone call goes unanswered.
We'll forward it on to John, our van driver. He will contact you to arrange a collection. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. Right, ponies.
Yet another job for John.
Oops, look out, Daisy's coming. She's in, good girl.
But first, breakfast needs to be served. Form an orderly queue, ladies.
Doris, come on then. Come on, Doris. No, right, Juliet's coming. Good girl. Go on, there you go. Good girl, good girl. Come on, Doris. We'll taff her till you can bring yourself in. Come on. Taff her to Ribcoff. Come along.
5 down,
Right.
another 115 to go.
my first photo of me and my husband Pablo when we first arrived in Spain. We decided to stop where the scenery was magnificent, just on the border. And we seen a lovely rock where we stopped and got some beautiful photos together, and that was it. That was the first photo that we took. The photo represents our new life together and the start of a new adventure. And just as we crossed that border, it just seemed that we'd finally reached somewhere where we were both going to be really happy together. And it just seemed, everything seemed perfect in that moment. That piece of rock that we found there was literally on the border of Spain. So you were literally 1 foot into Spain and 1 foot into France. It was, yeah, it was amazing.
Over in Torremolinos, there's music in the air. The talent show is in full flow. One of the 5 hopefuls has performed, hoping to win some positive feedback. Music maestro and head judge Wayne is having his lunch. Even Simon Cowell has to eat.
Please put your hands together for Aida, ladies and gentlemen.
This song is called Scandalous, as you know. It's my own song. I hope you like it.
As the rest of the contestants take the stage, Wayne uses his 40 years of musical know-how to help newbies starting out.
When I'm judging, I'm looking for a couple of different things, actually. I'm always looking for a talented musician, because that's my passion. So when I see somebody singing and playing a guitar well and they wrote something well, that's pointing up. I always look to see, well, would they entertain the whole night? So that would point them up as well.
With all the contestants having had their go, Wayne seems impressed with Aida.
They're definitely gonna like it. I can't fault her for anything, really. You know, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for Aida. Can we bring all the talents back to the front, please?
It's time for Wayne and fellow Judge Morgan, with the help of bar owner Daniel, to decide who will win Singer of the Week.
He did forget the words of his own song that he'd written.
Yes, he did. It was vocally a bit flat as well.
Ooh, ouch.
Really, really like her. She's got a
She's very likeable. And she can play guitar. It just says, not for me.
No, it doesn't. It says awful, more awful, still awful in a key, bad noise.
Where's Louis Walsh when you need him?
I thought she was...
She was very good. She hit it.
Loved him. Great voice. The boy's going to do very well. He's going to go a long way.
Hang on.
Oh, well, listen, we've got to win it.
And I was in the presence of greatness today, Wayne.
No, hey, nice one. We've done all right. I think we've done all right.
Some have impressed, some haven't. But they have made a decision. Who will the winner be? Over in Benidorm, Paul has spent all day trying to attract customers to her new bar.
And make chips.
It's been open for just 10 weeks, and business is slow. She's pushed the boat out on publicity and is hoping customers will come flocking this wet Wednesday afternoon.
People think might get in today then, you reckon we're good?
How long's a piece of string?
Depends where you put it.
Do you know what? I really don't know. We've spoken to a lot of people, and obviously a lot of people have heard the radio. I don't know, and I think a lot just depends on the weather. If it's literally chucking it down, people aren't going to leave where they are. So if it dies off, maybe just go and kidnap a few people and bring them in, and then it'll throw it down again and keep them in here. And that's all I can think to do, really. But, you know, I'm sure we'll get a few bums on seats.
With high rents, red tape, staff shortages and profits plummeting, bars close almost as often as they open in Benidorm. that work and not one customer.
If I don't have a bar, I haven't got anything. I have to work. If all else failed and I ended up a failure, which is not going to happen, needs must, I would have to go and work for someone else. I don't wish to do that. That's not in my plan.
Even though Chris the barman has to head off to pick up his daughter, there is time for a cuddle.
Cheers. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right. I'll see you tomorrow, thank you.
Today might have been a washout, but Paula is a fighter and isn't ready to give up.
I can do more promotion work. I can do more social media. I can do sort of more and more. That in my heart, I know it's what I'm going to do and what I'm going to do.
We're rooting for you, Paula.
What, €300 deposit? €300 deposit.
Coming up, Sanctuary Susan struggles with the lunchtime rush.
Okay, guys. No. Everybody gets something. Come along. You don't need to do that. You're all going to have one.
And back at Torremolinos Got Talent, head judge Wayne's about to reveal who's got the X Factor.
I've got to say, the Costa has talent.
We're gonna do a drum roll.
Gabby, maybe.
At Susan's Animal Sanctuary in Rojales, charity shop employee John has come to Susan's rescue while her husband Rod recovers after a serious illness. They've put out 3 bales of hay for the horses, fed the pigs, chickens, cats and dogs.
Quality control. Quality control.
And they prepared the horses 120 meals. Now they just have to brave the mud to deliver them.
Okay, guys. No. Everybody gets something. Come along. You don't need to do that. You're all going to have one.
Oh, there's always one.
Now you all settle down. You've all got food. Thank you. Come on, people. Come along, people.
Or donkeys, Susan.
One for you. One for you. I see you reel them in.
They've been grafting for 6 solid hours, and now John's bringing the last batch of buckets.
This is going into Bronson's field, just over here. He eats. He knows he's getting fed over there. There you go. It's all right, he needs feeding in a specific place. Then he calms down, he's okay.
Him that was kept in a cupboard in complete darkness. He's doing all right now, isn't he? Manolo the Mill.
It's the first time he's come to me.
Is there? Oh, he's very affectionate now. He weren't when he was rescued, believe you me.
All you need is love, right, Susan? With John's help, the equines have all been hayed, fed and looked after.
John's just one of these amazing people that cracks on with whatever challenges you throw at him. I couldn't do it without John. It's done. And now...
There's tomorrow.
There's tomorrow, but in the meantime, you've got to go off and collect some furniture, I believe.
Yeah, I've got to contact the customers, let them know I'm on the way, and I'll get changed first, and then off on collections. We've cracked it. I'll see you tomorrow morning for more forage.
Absolutely. The fun will start at 8:30 tomorrow again.
Yeah, and let's hope it don't rain. I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good day, John.
Thank you.
You're a trooper, John. A proper workhorse. 300 miles away in Torremolinos, there's anticipation in the air at the talent competition.
Hey!
Wayne and his fellow judge
With the lead judge.
have heard 5 acts and made their big decision. Will it be Alexandro, Catherine, Aida, Luna, or Roberto?
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a drum roll.
Over to you, Destiny.
And our winner this afternoon for the talent competition at Billy's is...
Did I miss it? Who's won? Come on, the suspense is killing me.
Aida!
Oh.
I'm feeling great. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for the judges for choosing me as the winner. And the rest were awesome. I just feel so honored right now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And again, round of applause for our judge, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Wentworth. And thank you so much. That was the end of our third competition this afternoon.
It was easy, but a hell of a lot of fun. And you know what? I gotta say, the Costa has talent.
He does.
And like,
Yeah, they're going to go a long way.
And then, cheers to that.
Salute.
Salute.
Speaking of talent, Wayne, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. You promised everyone a song.
Yeah, obviously I'm a bit anxious about it because it's the first time that I've sang live, one of my own songs live in a bar. I'm used to people sat looking at me, but obviously I'm a bit like that about it. But it'd be fine, let's just do it. You know what I mean? Professional.
Here we go.
Keep it down a little bit because we just got a complaint.
Oh. Really? Is he going to be able to do it then, or? Sean? Possibly a problem.
Hey, what's going on?
No song. Because the president of the community dad, because of the volume of all the acts today, it was too loud and his complained, so I can't sing.
Oh, Wayne.
So, yeah, that's it, game over.
That's an end, would you, Bill?
Yeah, there's not a lot I can do. Bit of a nightmare. I'm just ready to go as well. So, yeah, it's a no-go. No-go, I'm afraid.
Cannot end a wonderful day. They cannot ruin it.
No. There's
It's too much fun.
Thank you for sharing your talent with us, boys.
Despite the disappointing end, Wayne's still celebrating.
Everybody who's been here today is fantastic. Good food, good company. All my friends here, everyone's had a lovely day. We just went sailed straight through, apart from right to the end where I got chopped. The next time they ask me to come back, I'll do it then. So the show must go on, as you say.
Next time on the Costas, can wedding planner Louise give lovebirds Kyle and Lauren the perfect wedding?
I've put all my trust in her hands.
Have shopkeepers James and Peter blown the budget on their renovation plans?
Have you seen the size of the paint?
And like a wig out of hell, Meatloaf tribute Simon has a bad hair day.
They end up looking like that.
Yeah, it could be just like water or oil, yeah.
Fancy and sangria. No sex.
Oh no, we're British. But we are crazy for those Costas.
We look better now.
Yeah.
It's like black
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.